6M, good to see you guys trying this entrance. Yeah, Fred, you need to be able to take Manuel in the door. So if you're holding onto the door with your left arm, which it looks like you are because Marconi's got that wrist, is you should be able to reach down and grab that. That's kind of the whole point of this entrance. Yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't be able to as well, holding onto the door with your left hand and then holding onto Manuel. Okay, sixes look pretty good, guys. Especially like the first ones. Manuel, I like this move here. You rotate with Felipe. There we go. Felipe, super nice move. Felipe and Fred, good donut target there. We've got Marconi and Manuel at 90 degrees now. And then you guys split the rotation and translation up through the center. That's the right way to do the move, by the way. And then you finish with the rotation at the end of the catch rather than rotating too soon, which we know on these blocks doesn't tend to work. And you can see a little tendency there, Manuel, at the end. If you start rotating, so this is good, this is really good, but Manuel, if you start rotating a little too soon, you see how you've kind of finished your rotation now. The tendency is now for you to keep rotating through the catch, and then your hip starts moving away from Fred on the catch there. It's not a big deal, but it can become a little bit of a habit. See there? It's even more rotated now. So the fix there is get your rotation done now with these guys clearing through the center. And then Fred, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about this. So you should be at 90 degrees now, Fred. And then Manuel, for you, go a little more forwards before you rotate. It's the same fix that you have. Imagine your A slot. I have you thinking a little forwards and then rotate. It's the same fix now. If you rotate now, so you've done your move, you've done full 90 degrees, but you haven't even crossed Marconi yet, the tendency now is to keep rotating. Tiny fix, but it puts the grip more in the catch. Losing Marconi a little bit out the door. Sixes are pretty good though, guys. I mean, B slot sixes are all right. Just a couple of tiny little details. Losing Marconi again. And that could be partly the altitude difference as well. Not too sure if you guys are flying a fraction high in the tunnel for this one. There needs to be, just talking through verticals, maybe it's worth discussing it a little bit on the B slot stuff. If you're just a tiny bit lower in the tunnel, make sure that you guys are level with each other, Manuel and Marconi. And then if you're just a fraction lower, we want the back pair to go down and the front pair to do the absolute minimum required so that you don't hit each other. That way we reduce the amount of vertical. It's easier to stay level within your pieces, and that makes the catch easier. Pretty good. Actually, guys, that looked really nice. So with that in mind, yeah, it looks like we have minimal vertical. So really good B slot sixes, just a couple of tiny details to work on.